Assalamualaikum and very good day. For Ict500 Design Thinking Group project, our group will be creating an app called Education Planner. Our team members consist of 5 group members, which is NORDIANA binti SUDDIN, NILAM SARI binti AZIZ, Muhammad Idlan Nuaim bin Muhammad HANEF, NURUL SYAHIFFA binti Muhammad SALLEH, and myself, Muhammad SYUKRI bin HASNI. In this workshop, we will be explaining on 3 aspects, which are empathy map, use case exploration canvas, and user persona. Empathy map is a visual representation of what we know about our targeted users that we want to use the app. Use case canvas is a tool that is used to outline the fundamental building blocks of an application. User personas are the sample of users who have the goals and characteristics which represent the larger group of users. So, who are our targeted users? Our targeted users are mainly university students who are struggling with their studies. This application aims to help the university students to help with their time management, and in other words, also helps them with their study achievements. This is because some of the students are busy with other commitments such as family and even working while doing their studies. So, without further ado, let us continue with our first presenter to explain about the empathy map.
So now let's move to the empathy maps. The first item for the empathy maps is the task. The task that our users are trying to complete is the daily activities. As an example, in the morning, our user will go to school and complete all of their daily activities in their school. While in the evening, they will come back to their home and continue to proceed, completing all of the homeworks provided by the teachers. While for the questions that they often need to answer is, do you completing all of the tasks that had been given by the teachers? The next item is the feelings. So the user commonly have a mixed feelings about their study experience. Some of the user feel not interested and not perform well in their study. As example, they always did not achieve their targeted CGPA. However, some of the students also enjoy while studying. That means they have no problems with any education activities. Some of the students also completing their homework inefficiently due to lack management of time. Besides, there are various parties that influence the decisions and the actions by the user. As example, the parents, which is the father, and the mother, which is the closest person with the user, influence any actions provided by the user. The teachers at school and also their friends at school also influence the user actions. The school itself, such as the management of the school, also influence the actions of the user. And last but not least, the home or the neighborhood also influence the user actions.
Next is pain point. If students don't want to manage their schedule, that will cause the student to get into a mess, and that will lead to bad performance in various daily activities. Second is not being as disciplined person. Students who do not want to manage their schedule will be undisciplined student or person because they are not managing their time well. The last is overall goal. If the person use this EduPlanner, this will make that person successful in their study and life. In fact, they was able to be an outstanding that person at their school.
So now let us go to the tools to create user persona. So we are going to utilize the use case exploration canvas. So this use case is a way to summarize the details of a system and also the users within that system. So it is used to identify, to clarify, and also organize the system requirements. So if we look at it, we can see that the use case exploration canvas is actually categorized into two components, which are, the first one is the problem space and the second one is the solution space. And with it, it comes with 8 main components that we shall look into it. So like I said, it was categorized into two components, the problem space and solution space. So the problem space consists of 4 elements, which are the persona, the goal, the pains, and the gains, while the solution space consists of another 4 components, which are product and services, resources, role, and also the stakeholders. So as for this edu planner to create a persona, the first, as for the problem space component, the persona is the university students, while the goal is what is the persona trying to achieve is. There are 3. They are trying to organize their daily tasks, maximize responsibility, and also elevate productivity and well-being. As for the pains, which is the problems and challenges they encounter, is inefficient time management, students having lack of interest in studying, and also students facing overloading stress. So the 4th component, which is gained, is what makes it easier for them. Is by using this application, they could become organized instantly, and their academics and well-being could be managed more efficiently. So done with the problem, we are going towards the solution space. So there are 4 components, which are the first one is the product and services. So this edu planner is an automated digital day-to-day planner for university students, equipped with lots of features that could actually help them in achieving their goals. So the resources is in the terms of budget. So we are going with the help of university that will provide a budget for R&D, research and development, advertisement, and also technological convention, which is to promote the application furthermore. And also as for the role that in delivering this application, there are 2: government and also individual citizen. Government, the role of government is, for instance, giving direct funding for R&D, tax incentive, and also forming cooperative relationship with the universities. As for the individual citizen, is proposing solutions and also support, as well as provide the feedbacks. And lastly, the stakeholders for this development of application is, the first one is the management of university, the publishing companies, and development team, and also lastly is the university students, which are the user itself.
So, for user persona, we have interviewed 5 persons among university students. We interviewed about their goals and needs, motivations, frustrations, daily activity, and recommendations. First is NORDIANA binti SUDDIN. She is 20 years old and now study in UiTM campus Shah Alam. Next is Muhammad Aiman bin Tuah. He is 24 years old and studied in UiTM Malaysia Kelantan. Third is Nur Hidayah Azza Amira. She is 22 years old and now study in UiTM campus Bandaraya Melaka. Next is Muhammad Syami bin Kamarudin. He is 21 years old and study in UiTM campus Sarawak. Last but not least is Nur Hairisha Azwida binti Haiza. She is 22 years old and now study in UiTM campus Rembau.